Okay, hello dear friends, good afternoon, evening time. So Thursday evening, the Stanford Museum opens up late. I am at Stanford University Anderson collection, and among all these modern arts, I feel especially interested or touched. I just feel it's quite pretty to see this piece of work. And this painting is by San Jose local artist. His name is Mark Tansey. San Jose local artist. And this painting is actually inspired by a piece of photography, a picture, a photo. So this artist of this painting, Mark Tansey, he was quite famous, or he made a name out of painting that make it almost photorealistic. His skill of precision and ensemble that looks very much like the original. Okay, how about this picture? The original picture was done by an American photographer at the 19th century, around 1820, 1830, sometimes around that time. And the photographer's name is Carleton Watkins. I will do another video that show the picture of the original painting. So the original painting was much more brown color and kind of a warm color tone. And the painting artist got inspired from the original photo, but he did in a new way. This kind of a cyan blue, and the color tone of this one is so much cooler, cold, and give you a feeling of frozen, right? As if it is frozen in time. Okay, hello dear friends. So I came back home and I searched online and looked for Carleton Watkins Lower Yosemite Fall, and then I saw a lot of pictures search Yahoo or Google online, and I remember I have seen this artist's work maybe in Stanford Museum, maybe in a Modern Art Museum or Dion Museum, and it's quite influential. It rings a bell, this painting. I remember because this artist, this photographer was quite influential. He was born in New York and moved to California and became fascinated, especially with the Yosemite, and he started to take pictures, a lot of pictures, and his pictures brings people up in front to see Yosemite in such a grand scale, and it actually influenced the Congress to consider Yosemite as a national park or national natural preserve. So it rings a bell. So here is the picture, and it is actually in quite a large font, large pixel. Many of same period of artworks. So this is the one, and this one you can see it's actually in quite a large pixel, 5,000 something. Now we can see the detail of this artwork. Isn't it amazing? So this must be, oh no, not here. This one. This is, I am sorry. This is the picture. So you can see the painting artist, the oil painting artist expressed it in such a different way. The original painting was quite warm, nostalgic, and cozy, and well, what do I say? It has a very warm and safe and comfort and nostalgic feeling. And the new painting, oh sorry, this camera, this lens is not easy to fix, and the new painting is so different. It has become so edgy, so sharp, and so sharp and so edgy and so full of character, right? So the photographer of this painting, he made a lot of painting. He was from New York City or New York, and then later on he moved to California, and he made a lot of pictures of California, and especially inspired by the Yosemite. And he did a lot of pictures, and his picture was so influential, it actually helped the Congress to decide making Yosemite into national park or national park preservation. So, and also the photographer, Mr. Watkins, he was the first that went to Yosemite Valley with camera and really bring the picture into such a large scale and let people see Yosemite, the waterfall, and the beautiful landscape up close and in a huge scale. This particular photo, name of the particular photo was Lower Fall of Yosemite. So here now we come back to this painting. The painting, the artist got inspired from this picture and got inspired from another thought that with the invention of camera, we got so much pictures, so many pictures, and it flooded around that we almost got drawn into or inundated into the ocean of pictures, and we almost lost our own sense of the real place. It's picture, 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 so much picture, and it's just too many pictures. So he made this painting instead of you seeing the water fall from upper sky, waterfall, falling water. He painted cameras, and the cameras frozen into this water. So it is still, it is frozen, there is no fluffy flowing around. Let's stop, freeze, and appreciate the real nature, and put ourselves into that particular moment, and freeze ourselves into that particular moment. No floating, no floating, no moving around. Freeze into that moment, and freeze into that eternity of nature. So the first time I came here, I saw this painting. I did not understand. I was just amazed by, first, the mastery of the technique. It was one of the better modern art, because it's pretty. It is pleasant to the eyes. A lot of modern art is just not pleasant to the eyes, and this one, the skill, the technique is really impressive, and draw you into it. And the second thing I saw those cameras, but I did not understand the particular meaning of the artist, why he draws so many cameras. The very first time I saw it, I actually think that's needle. Don't you think it looks like needles? It's like winter, and I did get the feeling that it was winter. Every time I came here, I look at it. I did get the feeling that this was winter, because the color is very cold with a little bit of white. It's as if the eyes and the color shining. It has a very good expression of eyes and cold, and so I was just wondering why there are so many needles, and so sparky, and so edgy, and so fragile. Now I got the meaning. I checked the internet and found more background knowledge of it. It's such a expressive expression. It's such a unique expression, and it's such a profound expression. So everybody can do art, everybody can paint. There are many things that makes an art, an outstanding art, make an art a unique piece of art. One is the technique, and this artist, Mark Tansey, he definitely had the ability, the capacity to express what he wanted to express. He has this ability, the technique, the skill set, and on top of that, his vision, his way of thinking, and his way of expressing, and his way of questioning the existence, and provoke our thoughts, the provocation, and bring up the inquiry is just mind-blowing, and it's just so unique, so profound, so different, and so impactful. And we look for art that can speak its own language. We look for art that has a message in it. And this art, it does have a message. No matter you know the background story or not, you are impacted, you are impressed, you are interested in it. And once you look into the deeper part of the story, you got just impressed and shocked and profoundly from your heart moved. This is such a wonderful piece of art. And today I just had one of my higher grade students of art class. It was such an enlightening experience. I used to have art class. I asked students to do a particular thing, and now I do less and less. My class become much easier because I do not force anybody to do anything. They have the total freedom to choose the subject. I have one theme here. Let's do watercolor. And then they choose something that inspired them the most. And they went online, went to YouTube to search for some painting demos and very cool and interesting things. And it's really, we all enjoy it because once they are involved in the making of art, they are the owner. And once you are an owner of something, you put yourself, you invest yourself into it. I don't know why I talk about it, but such a beautiful, wonderful piece of art. Especially when I have a good art day today. I love you, I really do. Enjoy, okay? Okay, behind me is this piece of wonderful art. I hope you enjoy my blah blah.